Hello and welcome back to College Algebra, MAT 150. In this lecture we're going to be discussing how to rewrite a logarithmic expression as one logarithm. So in the last section, so part 2, we talked about how to take one logarithm and sort of write it as multiple, or take the coefficients and put them out, the exponents and put them out as coefficients. In this one, we're going to be doing exactly the opposite and going backwards working backwards from exactly what we were doing in exactly that same order. So, for example, one of the last things that we would do if we had something like 2 log base 7 of x is, last thing we would do is take the exponents and put them out in front. This time it's going to be one of the first things we do. So 2 log base 7 of x is the same as 2 log base 7 of x squared. Similarly, we had 2 log of x plus 2. We would write this as as log of, and then again, this 2 goes to everything. So we would write this as, just to be extra explicit here, we'd write this x plus 2 quantity squared. So we're logging all of this. Some people might write x plus 2 squared, but that leads to some ambiguity. So, that's the last step that we will do. So the first step is, that's the first step we will do. And so, for example, if we saw 2 log of x minus log of x plus 1, that's the first thing we would do. We would take the coefficients, as long as they're not plus or minus 1, and put them back as exponents. So log of x squared minus log of x plus 1. And now outside subtraction turns into inside division. So log of x squared over x plus 1 is our final answer. Number 4, again, we see the coefficients, and then we'd put those as exponents. So log base 7 of parentheses, again, just to be extra explicit here about what's going on, of x plus 2 quantity squared minus log base 7 bracket x minus 5 quantity cubed. For the record, you could put the negative up here and that would change that to a plus. However, a lot of people don't find that to be easier because then you'd have to deal with the negative exponents, which requires reciprocation. And a lot of people don't like dealing with negative exponents, but you could. And then outside subtraction turns into inside division. So we get x plus 2 quantity squared over x minus 5 quantity cubed. And then lastly, for number 5, we can do something very similar. ln of x plus 1 quantity squared plus ln of x cubed. And then outside addition turns into inside multiplication. ln of x plus 1 quantity squared. A lot of times we would put the cubed out in front. So ln of x cubed times x plus 1 squared. And that concludes this lecture.